arena where the legends are born. Got dreams bigger than the shoes that are worn. Blood, sweat, tears, yeah, we chase them on. Next gen heroes, we've been reborn. Proven grounds, call it Valorville. Heart of a lion, pure iron will. Grind never stops, we break the mill. To be the top dog, that's the thrill. Rise up, stand tall, never settle. Athletes forged in the heat of the metal. Valor in veins, pressure to a kettle. Prove to the world we on another level. Speed of lightning, got the fire, we ignite. Train through the pain and we keep it in sight. Every single game, push boundaries, take flight. Cause destiny's a battlefield and we gon' fight.
Oh, United Kingdom Wrestling. Listen up and listen close. Because this isn't a warning. This is a declaration. You think you can bury the black heart? Pretend I'm the assing storm you wait out. You're dead wrong. I'm about to show you exactly why. I'm not under contract. Not by accident. Not because I'm some unlucky bastard who can't catch a break. No. I'm here because I want you to feel every second of the fear I bring. Every time I crash through that barricade, every time I leave Alfie broken and begging, it's not just a message, it's a threat. A promise that if the nightmare you've ignored is about to become your reality. You wanted to keep pretending that I'm an outsider, that I don't belong here? Fine. Keep closing your eyes, keep telling yourselves that this isn't just a jump in the road, but while you sit there comfortably in your delusionness, I'm hunting you one by one. The Blackheart doesn't ask for respect. I take it. I don't seek permission. I demand it with blood and bone and fire. And let me make something crystal clear. This isn't about Alfie. He's just the first domain. I'm coming for all of you. The champions, the gatekeepers, the ones who think you're untouchable. You're all on my list. Every backstage whisper, every handshake, every fake smile means nothing when the Blackheart's shadow falls over you. Right, white and bruised? That's where I want my match. That's where you'll face the darkness you refuse to acknowledge. Give me that contract match, but keep watching your company bleed as I tear it apart. Piece by piece, soul by soul. Because I'm not just a threat, I'm the reckoning. The Blackheart isn't just a name, it's a curse. And when I'm done, this company won't recognize itself. The light will dim, the cheers will die, and there'll be nothing left but fear. Fear of what comes next. So here's your choice. Give me the match, give me a contract, or prepare to watch everything you love burn under the Blackheart's relentless shadow. Because when I come for you, there is no escape, no mercy, no hope. Just remember that.
Zach, you know what my problem is with you? And I've been sitting back, hearing what you had to say, and I had to put my own words in there. Zach, my issue with you is that you think you deserve everything. I have been grinding, teeth to the pavement, grinding. And the fact that you don't understand the grind that it takes to be in United Kingdom Wrestling, the fact that you don't understand the level of excellence that you have to have. You know what? I'm going to talk to Tristan Sidney. And Comrade White and Bruised, that night, you will be competing for a UKW contract. But the UKW contract you'll be competing for is mine.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cass here, and we are here for the go-home episode to UKW VALOR, the final stop on the road to DC for UKW Red, White, and Bruised. And we are starting with two teams that have aspirations for the UKW World Tag Team titles. On the right, Bodie Wilcox. On the left is Hinata Kimura. The Young Dragons look to have a big opportunity here when Bodie Wilcox takes on one half of one of the most historic tag teams in UKW history as Wilcox takes on Whitaker in your opening contest. And guys, this is set to be a big matchup to start Valor.
Definitely is, and I gotta say, Cass, how excited I was when they made their debut on Renegade after Smash, where they ended up knocking off a veteran team like the Simply Better Spartans. But tonight is solo competition against a big guy like Jacob Whitaker. This is a whole different ball game for Hinata, so I'm excited to see how they perform in solos competition. But we see big Jacob Whitaker has Chris Strucker in his corner, so we're gonna have to see if Wilcox gets involved, you know?
And two inexperienced young guys in the Young Dragons. Take one of them, he's going up against one of the most experienced probably in the history of UKW. So this is going to be a huge challenge for him, and I do think it's going to set up a pretty good match here. It's definitely a good way to test, what we have in these two, when they take on, such a team.
And you got to also think that both of these teams, both Strucker and Whitaker, as well as Wilcox and Hinata Kimura, they've both got to be watching the World Tag Team title match at Red, White, and Bruised between the Foundry and the Upper Echelon, because that could completely change the landscape of those World Tag Team titles.
We could. I'm excited to see how Hinata does here. We've seen Jacob Whitaker in solo competition before. I'm also excited to see, like I mentioned before, will Wilcox get involved? Will Chris Strucker get involved? Are they going to sit in their respective corners and let their tag team partners battle it out in the ring? So I'm excited to see that.
You see Whitaker and Wilcox battling in ring. Hinata Kimura on the outside definitely is going to be shouting words of encouragement to his Young Dragon tag team partner. Both of these guys were training in a dojo in Japan when Tristan Sidney discovered them during UKW Smash. So this is a newer team on the block, getting their first opportunity on a major promotional stage. And like you said earlier in the entrances, Dakota, the Young Dragons in their debut match knocked off and really sent out of UKW the Simply Better Spartans, one of the best tag teams of the independent circuit. One of Brandon Collins and Aaron Matthews teamed for years, and Wilcox and Kimura were able to put them down. And now you see Wilcox exchanging words with Strucker, which gives Whitaker the advantage. That is definitely that veteran instinct, veteran presence of the unknown.
It definitely is. And you see Jacob Whitaker taking advantage of what Chris Strucker was just saying to Will. And I'm excited to see if Hinata gets involved too. I mean, I wonder if they're just going to stay in their respective corners, or are they going to get involved?
That's going to be very interesting to see. We've already seen Strucker kind of get involved a little bit, kind of tie the turns in this matchup. But like you said, it's going to be interesting to see, does Kimura get involved at all? And now look at Whitaker muscling him up, throwing him off. That just shows off the strength of the powerhouse of the unknown. But Wilcox not going to let that happen. Wilcox definitely got some strength of his own, but not enough. A big counter by Whitaker. He was looking for that Saito suplex, a beautiful back suplex. But Whitaker not going to let that happen, and Whitaker is one hell of a southpaw who will beat the hell out of you if he gets the chance.
Definitely will. You got to think, Will is a big guy, it looks like. He might be on the smaller end, but you see them muscles. He's a big dude. And Jacob Whitaker is making easy work of it right now.
Yeah, and I think that's like just a testament to how big of a guy that Jacob Whitaker is. It's just, Wilcox is a huge guy, but I mean, Jacob Whitaker just kind of makes him look small.
That's what I was going to say that during the entrances, that Wilcox is the powerhouse of the Dragons, but he had, oh my God, just leveled Whitaker. Whitaker popped out of the corner, thought he was going to collide with Wilcox, and Wilcox was able to pull Whitaker down anyway, but now went back in, control of the matchups, got him up, gun stun off of the top rope.
Oh, and this is bad.
This is high elevation. This is high elevation for a guy the size of Jacob Whitaker off the top. Whoa, Wilcox caught him. Beautiful
counter.
into the cover. Counts 1, counts 2. No, a kick out by Whitaker. You got to think that has done massive damage, being able to counter a guy the size of Whitaker off the top.
I'd say that definitely shows the power of someone like Wilcox.
Here we go. Wilcox puts him into the corner. Wilcox trying to control the matchup. This is going to be big. Like I said, these are both two tag team oriented superstars, so how are they going to handle having to go the full distance? They have to be the majority of the offense because this is a singles contest. Whitaker pings Wilcox off the post, now in to that power slam into the cover, and the match might be over right there. A win over the Dragon. No!
Ooh.
Very close, and Jacob Whitaker does not believe that Wilcox gets out of that, but he's not going to slow down after that, that's for sure.
Here we go. This could be bad. The power bomb position by... Oh my God, just levels him down with the power bomb.
And then straight to the mat.
And that power bomb, that power slam for Whitaker has put so many people on ice before, and there's another one. Oh, but Wilcox smart now. Gets to the outside using that rope to pull himself up. And you see Kimura trying to shout words of encouragement. Even getting up on the apron. Getting Bodie in a good mindset. Now top rope. Whitaker on top. And here comes Bodie. Bodie off the top. Missile drop kick delivered to Whitaker.
Beautiful.
Oh, but no, the kick up from Whit. And now rushes in, but look at Bodie. Bodie caught him.
Oh.
Turns
He's going to get him turned over.
There it is, the Boston Crab. The Crab locked in. And you got to think the size definitely plays a factor here. Whitaker's going to be able to reach for those ropes.
He might. I don't know if he's going to be able to reposition himself. You see the power of Whitaker just pushing stuff up.
Yeah, he's able to use it.
Is he going to reach him?
He's crawling towards those ropes, and he got it.
Nice. Just could not handle the upper body strength, the big weight.
See Bodie trying to think to himself, what's his next attack? What is his next move? As he is currently scouting for Whitaker to get to his feet. Here comes Wilcox in, went for that lariat again. Whitaker moved and knocked him. Damn, block off. Jeez, what a shot.
Leveled him, and he's trying to get back up. I don't know how he's getting back up after that.
And now the shot in the corner. The back elbow as well. And Wilcox looks in a bad position. Whitaker's going to look for that tilt-a-whirl power slam. Again, he nails it. It's game over. No, the knee for Wilcox.
To get the knee up, it is not.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. STO. STO in from Wilcox.
He's not done, I don't think, guys.
He's going to go
he's trying
up.
to put an indefinite into the match.
Trying to do some extra damage. Delivered off the top with the knee. And now in to the Dragon Sleeper. This might be it right here.
I don't think Whitaker has anywhere to go with this one. This is just straight. This is perfect.
But look at the long legs of Whit. Whit able to use that size. Definitely has his advantage. That has been so much of an advantage here against Bodie. But now, like, look at this. What is this from Wilcox? The strike with the massive Fisherman's Buster driver. Bodie once again. Whitaker struggling to get through his feet. What is next for Bodie? Runs in. Nails the STO again. Into the cover. Counts two. That's it.
A great win and a great pickup for the Young Dragons. I got to say, what a showing there, guys.
You see Bodie holding the ribs, holding the face from the shot. But look at Hinata Kimura celebrating with one half of the Young Dragons. And I got to think that these two have got to be eyeing up eventually an opportunity versus the upper echelon. Hell, even an opportunity against the Foundry should they win the World Tag Team titles come red, white, and bruised. As we continue on, guys, more and more action as we now get into JJ Power Hayes. JJ has been on a bit of a mission to get his first win here in United Kingdom Wrestling. His first match was against King of Near, a massive mountain to climb in that match. Hayes fell up a little bit short. His second match was against one of the biggest rising stars as of late in United Kingdom Wrestling, the Pride Heavyweight Champion Azrael. That match went toe-to-toe with JJ. JJ fell up a little bit short here. He now takes on the debuting Luke Cannon, who is going to be another hard statement for JJ Power Hayes.
What really impressed me about JJ Hayes, guys, was that King Amir match. We know how big King Amir is. We know who King Amir is, and JJ Hayes did not back down. He might have not stood in a chance against King Amir, but you saw the heart was within this kid, and you gotta love the way he took on King Amir. You gotta love the way he is holding himself up in UKW, whether it's a loss, whether it is a loss. But hopefully he can find a way to pick up his first win. But it's gonna be a little hard. I'm looking at this guy, Luke Cannon, and it's not looking good.
Yeah, like you said, Dakota, I do think that JJ Hayes is. We saw something out of him out of his first two matches, even though he lost them. King Amir's a big guy. King Amir, we all know who King Amir is and what he's capable of and what he's done. And you know, he still put up a really good fight against King Amir. And he's definitely, even though he's lost, he's proved a lot, at least to me. But he's going to need to rack up some wins if he's, going to be taken seriously.
And I'm actually so glad that y'all brought up King Amir, because the whole reason that Luke Cannon is in United Kingdom Wrestling is because he's chasing that match with King Amir. He wants that contest, and he felt like UKW was a big spot to get him. And who else but to go up against than the man that took everything out of King Amir, JJ Power Hayes. And we're going to see if JJ can compete the same here with Luke Cannon. And look at JJ not backing down for Cannon. Oh,
Look, I love JJ, don't get me wrong, but this man needs to stop punching out of his weight class before he gets CT.
You got to think he's on VALOR. There is no Cruiserweight Championship over here. This is where the big boys play. And especially we see that with Luke Cannon now going to work on the knee of JJ Hayes.
Made a good point there about King Amir. Oh my goodness. Oh, you gotta love the fight of JJ Hayes, but you made a good point there about King Amir and Luke Cannon. We saw over on Twitter, they were going back and forth. You know, those guys want to get at each other's throat, but I gotta say, I gotta love the way JJ Hayes is trying to take on the challenge, but it's not receiving well for him right now.
No, and this is why Cannon wanted Hayes, because Cannon knows that he wants that match with Hammer, and if he's going to get it, he has to prove that JJ isn't the competitor that King Amir made him appear to be. But that's the problem.
I'm not trying to be that guy either, but I will say compared to this guy, I think JJ Hayes versus Yamashita would be a vacation day for JJ Hayes, at least compared to Luke Cannon, because this dude's massive.
Cannon is absolutely dealing damage to JJ Hayes, and you got to think King Amir sitting in the back, and I don't know if he wants the match with Luke Cannon after what we're seeing here. Look at him come in and just body press Hayes.
God.
I feel bad for JJ Hayes because it seemed like these two behemoths are using him as a play toy, seeing who can beat him faster and who can beat him the most.
God, look at this, the deadlift up by Cannon, and now they're gonna toss him in. And now he's got him by the damn throat. Uranagi!
Oh my God!
Good God! And look at Cannon
no
breaking the count, wanting to inflict more damage to JJ Power Hayes. And now he's got him deadlift up again. Look at that!
Oh, no. Oh
my God!
Man, this is not okay right now. This is not okay.
I'm going to be the first to say it. King Amir, I don't know if it was JJ surprised Amir by his level of offense or what it be, but Cannon has dominated. The perfect weapon really looks to be UKW's deliverance off the top row with the shoulder block.
My goodness, it definitely looks like the perfect weapon found UKW as its ammunition.
We gotta look at Cannon. Cannon's gonna pop him up. Oh my Lord!
Oh my!
Into the cover. That's gotta be it. Come on, JJ. Let it be over, dude.
sled. Oh my God. Come on, JJ.
That's the problem, is JJ feels like he has so much to prove here. He feels like he has so much to prove. Oh, God. Come on, JJ, no. JJ, no. Oh, JJ. JJ moves out of the elbow by Cannon. And now a couple of kicks sends Cannon into the corner. Look at JJ off the top. Oh, drag the Cannon.
He's trying to fight at least. You got to love it. JJ's always had that fight.
Look at Hayes. Hayes off the ropes. Hayes flies in. Back off the ropes. Cannon trying to keep up with Hayes. Drop kick. Cannon stumbled. Hayes with a big leg kick. Trying to chop the tree, Valente. But now look at him. Got him by the throat for the Euro. Nagi again. God.
Just when you thought JJ had a little fight in him, Luke Cannon shuts it down.
But
look at that.
Look at Hayes.
Toe to toe.
Hayes is not scared to go toe to toe with Cannon.
My God, he definitely look at Cannon. He hitting him. Wasn't hit him.
He's just eating these shots.
Oh, and a forearm shot, and Cannon walks it back. But the leg kick.
For him.
Hayes has never been scared to bring offense. Gets pushed off as well, but dives in. But no, Hayes ducks it. Big shot again. Hayes is trying to deliver blows to bring down Cannon, but it does not seem to be ducking, but ducks the lariat again. Hayes continues to bring offense, and he's got him now. Send him into the corner. Pops him up to the top. Hayes, springboard, super kick to Cannon. Hayes now off the second rope. What is Hayes looking for? Axe handle. Oh, into the cover. Into the cover on Cannon. Could it possibly count one? Oh, but Hayes.
Directly up.
Hayes dropped him down and now. Oh, fuck.
Oh, no. You see Hayes. He couldn't even get up. Did he just do a kick up?
This is a problem.
I have no words, ladies and
Cannon.
gentlemen. I have no
Now,
words.
oh, my God. Pick him up again. That's a second power bomb. Deadlifts him up to 3 consecutive power bombs. In the cover.
That has got to be it. Let it over if you want your UKW to continue, JJ. What? What the hell?
I think we continue to see that JJ Hayes loves to get beat. Like, oh my God, look at that. Good Lord, the strength in that.
I think JJ Hayes might be one of the only human beings on Earth who love to get their ass kicked.
God, what the hell was that?
I have no clue, but it flipped him twice. It looked like.
Oh,
this is
my
not
Lord,
good. That
into the
just
cover.
let it be over.
That's got to be it.
1, 2,
Yeah,
3.
jeez.
Thank you. Gotta love the fight, but my God, Luke Cannon, everybody.
Someone call the damn trainer.
That lariat from Luke Cannon sent JJ into a different atmosphere. Good God. And again, I'll make the statement. I don't know if King Amir is ready for a guy like Luke Cannon. Cannon is looking to be a problem. And if he is here looking for that match with Amir, Amir might want to go the other way.
I know I would.
What the hell? No, that's Joshua Garcia!
Oh my God! He's taking out Yamashita backstage!
You know, Garcia has had his eyes on Yamashita ever since Smash. Since Yamashita made a statement out of Garcia. And now Garcia looking to make a statement out of Yamashita. But no, Yamashita, oh my God!
And it looked like it might backfire against the American Dragon.
Oh, no.
Oh, no.
Face.
Oh, my God. No.
the
The
other
power
direction.
bomb!
Oh, my.
Yamashita with the... This...
Yama, you got to stop. I know
no.
Joshua Garcia, you're
No.
just in defense
No,
of yourself.
God!
No.
Oh, my God!
Hey, guys, if we're being honest, it was self-defense. I mean, look, I can't blame him. It was self-defense.
Josh has consistently tried to get the upper hand against Yama, and Yama consistently has shut down the international champion.
now we see Yama now after what just conspired, and I gotta say it was self-defense, but it doesn't matter if it was this time backstage. Ever since Yamashita's come back, he has been an absolute different monster that UKW has not seen yet. We talk about Luke Hammer, we talk about King Amir, but people forget about Yamashita. I don't want to step in the ring with him. I'm so glad I'm sitting in this damn chair. I don't even want to stand up to him. Holy hell.
But is it self-defense? Is it self-defense for Yamashita? Because Yamashita made the American Dragon, Joshua Garcia, a targeted smash. He made the international champion a target. So if Yamashita has to watch his back for the American Dragon, so freaking be it. Josh left Yamashita laying last week on VALOR. That proves that Josh can get it done. And I hope he gets it done come red, white, and bruised. Because Yamashita, as the international champion, is going to be a problem for the roster.
Yeah, we've already had a sample size of Yamashita as champion before of this roster, so I mean that was definitely, you know, a time that we're all gonna remember forever. Not because we loved it, but because it was just so catastrophic for the rest of the roster.
And now you see, if I'm Pistolisto, I don't know, guys. I'm serious. I don't know.
I agree.
I don't know if he wants this matchup with Yama, because this is going to be a problem for Pistolero.
Oh yeah, and Pistolero, we know, had that match against Noah Yamamoto in his debut match not his debut match, but Yamamoto's comeback match to UKW, and Yamamoto picked up that win. Pistolero has been here for a minute now, and I don't think he wants to. We knew Yamashita took on Aaron Matthews, and we saw what Yamashita did to Aaron Matthews. So I gotta love the heart by Pistolero, but I just don't think it's gonna be enough to target that behemoth in Yamashita. I just do not think it's enough.
And we've seen Pistolero every time, like, he gets in these big competitive matches, he always really brings it, but he's really never able to take that next step. And Yama, on the other hand, has been able to take that next step. So I'm interested to see what happens with that. Now you see Yama bringing the power here with that wrist lock and just continuing to garden the wrist of Pistolero.
Oh my God. And then you can just see the pissed off Yamashita there.
Now look at Yama. Yama's going to pick up Pistolero and just send him across the ring. The strength of these guys is absolutely next level. Look at the German. The snap German from Yamashita to Pistolero is ridiculous. Now Yama, massive chop, and now just deadlifts him up. Now look.
It's not a great start for Pistolero, that's for sure.
Now look, Yama continues to just absolutely beat the hell out of Pistolero.
You know, Yama's just doing what he does on a regular day.
And
He definitely does.
But I kind of see what you're saying now with Luke Hammer and Yamashita, and now Luke Cannon along with King Amir. VALOR is definitely the place where big boys play. And now look at Yama off the top. What the hell? The moonsault from Yamashita.
That just came out of nowhere. And this is what I mean. You can talk about King Amir. You can talk about now Luke Cannon, Luke Hammer. Screw it all. Yamashita is a different breed. I don't care what they say.
Yamashita has a unique level of athleticism that you could argue Amir and Cannon and Hammer don't have. The moonsault off the top that we just seen from Yamashita is something we wouldn't see from many other people here. Big K has had that level of big man athleticism, but Yamashita might have it to a whole nother level.
Yamashita's a bit bigger than Big K.
Yeah, he's one of the only the UKW roster that's had as much experience.
And
I know how much we all value experience.
And my thing is, if I'm Pistolero, I don't know why you signed the contract for this match. I know it's a major opportunity to face the #1 contender for the International Championship, but you're not winning this damn match. Powerbomb by Yama.
I mean, you gotta. It's the same thing we say with JJ Hayes, but Pistolero's been here for a minute. He debuted it not too long ago.
God, another
compared to JJ Hayes. And I guess this is one way to shoot up in UKW, but it's one way to also get put on the injury list and never return back to the ring.
Can we check and see if Tristan Sidney was in the Marines? Because I think he likes pain.
I have
look
Tristan
at this.
Sidney
Look
as
at
great as he is.
Oh my God!
Oh my
Lord! Count 2. These guys with their endurance for pain, I don't get it. Pistolero has been getting his ass kicked since the bell rang, and he found a way to kick out. Oh, look at the big knee. Oh, and a shot as well from... Oh, no.
Oh, Lord.
Why is he getting bumped up?
Oh, no! Yamashita! Oh, a shot to Pistolero! Another shot raining down here from Yamashita. There's the boot!
Oh my.
Yama off the ropes! There's the leg drop from Yamashita!
I've never seen a man
this
get hit
man
in the
up,
face
bro.
and started to pump up the crowd. That's why you gotta love Yamashita.
Oh my God, now this shoulder power bomb down! God!
By the impact and call it night.
1, 2.
Yeah, that is all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Yamashita, you're a winner.
A guy that I think is an absolute issue when it comes to the UKW International Championship. The American Dragon has got to recover from the beating he just got from Yamashita and has got to head to DC for what is going to be one hell of a contest.
What's going on, everybody? Ring announcer Eero here to talk to you about UKW's brand new membership feature. For just $2.99 a month, you can become part of the UKW Faithful Plus. And that means you get access to exclusive members-only content. Are you listening? Recommend any retro pay-per-view from any wrestling brand, and it'll be reviewed by the UKW team and then posted in a members-only channel. Along with that, you get access to exclusive members-only Discord chat, where you can get sneak peeks to all future UKW events and a behind-the-scenes look. Or, you ready for this? You can become a member of the UKW Faithful Advanced tier for just $4.99 a month, where you get 24-hour early access to all episodes of UKW, not including pay-per-views, and you're allowed one extra character to be featured in UKW, and you get all the other stuff as well. You can join the elite of the UKW Faithful today. Just click that join button next to the channel, click the link in the description, whichever fits your fancy, and join today.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, as we continue on, the #1 contender for the UKW Pride Heavyweight Championship contest at Red, White, and Bruised in DC. The man with the master plan, Alex Perez, is set for an anything goes contest with a man that has a score to settle with Alex Perez. We think back to that massive Gauntlet for the Gold event on UKW VALOR a number of weeks ago that got Alex Perez into that Pride Championship contest. And guys, if y'all remember back, Perez used some underhanded tactics to knock off Steezy Brad Barnett. Well, Steezy's had some conversations with the VALOR general manager Tristan Sidney, and now him and Perez are gonna go head to head here. Anything goes.
Oh no, don't get me wrong, Cass. I definitely remember back to that gauntlet. I remember when Alex Perez came out cocky as ever against Chase Cobb and that. I remember when he came out, he was able to beat Chase Cobb. I remember when Big K came out and Alex Perez was able to beat Big K. I remember when Brad Barnett came out and Alex Perez was able to beat Brad Barnett. He went 3-0 in that gauntlet, guys, to get that shot against Azrael. And I will say, I'll give you some props for that. But I don't like his cocky attitude. And that goes for everybody here. I know you don't like it. But a guy like Brad Barnett deserves a chance again. I feel like Brad Barnett has been our superstar for a while. Everybody loves Brad Barnett. So I'm excited to see if he'll get some revenge here tonight. The revenge he definitely deserves.
I agree. We all love the rock star Steezy Brad Barnett. But you are also right. We cannot fail to give credit to Alex Perez for that, stoic performance in that gauntlet match. That's not something we see very often, and Alex Perez, pulled it off. He did a wonderful job. And these two are great competitors, and we've seen a lot out of these two in the past, and recently these two are in for a hell of a match. I'm excited. I know you're all excited.
We got to think this match is anything goes. So if Perez would like to use that turnbuckle to his advantage again, he could do so. But then at the same token, Barnett could go and get one of the steel chairs from out from under the ring, a kendo stick, hell, whatever it be, and knock the man with the master plan upside the head. So we're going to have to see what Steezy and Alex Perez do here in our co-main event for UKW VALOR.
I think the man with the master plan, his master plan is to piss everybody off, because that's exactly what he does today. When he trots around and he's looking all big and bad. And I will say he's got some wind under his belt, but I don't like the way he does it. I don't have any respect for the man that is Alex Perez.
You see him and Steezy locking up here. And look at Barnett immediately using his size to his advantage, taking control of the man with the master plan, Alex Perez. And guys, I think Steezy's path to victory is really taking advantage of a lot of opportunities that he's going to be looking to take advantage of. Look at Barnett over the top early in the match, springs into Perez.
That's how you know Brad Barnett is not playing around when he goes with the high-flying action. You don't see Brad Barnett do that a lot.
Besides Barnett's big finishing maneuver, that guitar riff, that shooting star press off the top rope, we really don't see Barnett, like you said, go to the top that often. Big shot from Steezy.
He's already got him up on the ramp, and this is not a place you want to be.
And also, guys, one thing that I really don't think has been thought about a lot is the implications that this match might have. Oh my God. On the Pride Heavyweight Championship match with him and Azrael. Azrael's a hard enough competitor in its own. And then Alex Perez, not only the Pride Championship, that Pride match is a massive match of endurance. You have to beat your opponent twice to win within that 15-minute time limit. And I think that an anything goes match, Perez is going to be dealt a lot of damage here tonight from Steezy Brad Barnett, especially with Steezy feeling the way he feels about the man with the master plan.
No, definitely. And you know what they say, Cass, what goes around comes around. How did Chris Slava feel when he had to take on Alex Perez, and what Alex Perez did to him going to his match, a smash against Azrael? So what goes around comes around. He deserves it. If Brad Barnett puts injury on him tonight, that's what he deserves going into that match here at Red, White, and Bruise.
You got to think Barnett's looking to do that. Barnett wants a future championship match, whether it's against Azrael or Alex Perez. So I think Barnett's going to be focused on trying to beat Alex Perez here tonight. Big Larry. And guys, I'm going to be honest. Barnett's controlled the majority of this matchup.
Definitely has. Oh my goodness.
And Valente, if you're Azrael, do you think you're sitting back watching this matchup hoping that Barnett does as much damage to Alex Perez as possible? Or do you want Alex in a good position so you can finally get that decisive win and get Alex out of that title contention conversation?
You definitely want to prove yourself to the best of your ability, but, on the logical side of things, you don't want to face a game Alex Perez who's Like I said, we
Stacey
saw
over the top.
what he did in the gauntlet match. He did incredible, and that was against 30 people.
I think that might be, on a genuine note, that might be one of the most impressive performances we've seen throughout Perez's career here in UKW.
He's got that Singaporean cane, and you know a man's pissed off when he's saying batter up.
God, and then the shot across the back with the Singapore cane. Oh, and went for another shot, but here comes Alex Perez. Perez ducks back, trying to reevaluate himself, nails a lariat. And another lariat. Here comes Alex Perez with a sweep of the leg. Here comes Perez. Perez got him. Perez shot to the midsection, went for the DDT. Backdrop by Stacey.
Just when you thought Perez would have a little bit of offense, Brad Barnett shuts it down. He's got it back in his hand, looking to batter up twice now.
Here comes Stacey with a shot to the midsection with the Singapore cane. Got him lined up again. And here we go. Oh, just throws it right in. No, Perez ducked it, but he didn't duck that.
And I think we might know what Brad Barnett's going to go for here.
Oh, no. I thought Barnett might have been looking for the guitar riff, guys. I'm going to be honest, but I think he's probably saving that, but he's not saving that. What a counter from Perez. And now, looks, got him. Massive cutter. Delivered.
And not to fuel Alex Perez's ego, guys, but I got to say, it doesn't look like he's been trying this match at all. He's finally starting to get something going, but at the start of the match, it looked like he didn't try at all.
And not even, like, but you got to wonder how much of that is trying to conserve your energy, because you got to think this isn't a match Perez wanted. This was a match that Tristan Sidney made to get kind of a bit of reconcile, a bit of revenge for Barnett, because Barnett feels like he was screwed out of that gauntlet for the gold match a couple of weeks ago. Look at, Perez delivers the STO on the chair.
Directly on it, and there's a lot of toys in the ring, I'd say, guys.
Now look, this could be
too much.
Could be a bad day. Look at that. Oh my God! And look at Perez immediately. This is a lot here being delivered to Stacey. Perez has him up. Oh, the counter. The counter from Barnett. Barnett now's got him. Barnett, big shot. And Barnett, look at that! Continues to work on Perez. And Valente, how much do you think it gives Azrael full momentum leading in to Red, White, and Bruised if Barnett pulls off the victory here?
It does. It completely wipes off the wave of momentum that we've seen Perez on. And, Azrael is honestly just watching this match right now, and he's kind of hoping for that.
Oh, my God! Oh, the punch out of nowhere from Alex Perez. Count two. Oh, and the kick out. How the hell did Stacey kick out of that? But, guys, even worse than that, and Valente, you might have clocked it, but I think Perez, when he hit Barnett, I think Barnett's head might have bounced off the chair that was where he landed. And this is looking worse and worse for Stacey.
It is, and if I think there's a trash can back there.
There is.
I'm not sure.
Oh my God!
He just, oh my God! I have no words.
Floated to the cover after that big pop punch. No, and another kick out from Stacey.
I have no clue how our rock star Brad Barnett is staying in this match after that. I mean, that trash can is flattened, ladies and gentlemen.
And here, look at Stacey. Stacey sends him off the rope. Stacey ducks underneath. Look at Stacey. Another Tiger Bomb delivered.
The fight of Brad Barnett is really showing up right now.
Oh, and Perez rolls out of the way. Big shot delivered. I think Stacey might have been looking for the guitar riff there. But Perez, well scouted, continues to be the man with the master plan. Look, Perez putting Steezy on the rope, sends him off, looks at this. What a spine buster! Good God! Got that chair placed. Perez looking to do massive damage to Steezy. Finally put Steezy out the pastor. Oh my God! And now look, Perez is done. Oh my God! The neck breaker on the chair as well. Count one, count two, and Steezy continues the fight. Steezy continues, and Perez knows this match is going longer and longer, taking more and more out of the man with the master plan, and that's exactly what you got to think Steezy wanted. He wants Perez going in, beaten, battered, and broken to red, white, and bruised. Look, Perez looking, might be looking.
Perez. He might just be.
Oh my God.
On that chair, and you got to think Perez has used every variable in the ring.
Might be looking to take out Steezy. Look at that. Now he's got that chair lined up again. Got the chair lined up. No, Steezy! Steezy ducks it. Steezy, there's the shot. Steezy looks, roll through, butterfly, suplexes, raining down on Perez, which floats into the butterfly DDT. Oh, it's Steezy now. No, pinks it off the face of Perez. Now rolls back into the senton.
And he's got a perfect spot. Is he going to go for the guitar riff? But it looks like he just wants to, he picked up the chair. It looks like he wants to do hard damage to Alex. Wait.
So he's rolling, trying to place him. And it looks like that's exactly what he's doing. Oh, but no, Perez getting back to his feet. Runs in. Boom! Barnett leaped over Perez into the monkey flip. It looks like, Dakota, he was trying to position Perez on that chair for the guitar riff. Trying to deal some extra damage. Oh, but no, look at the back of Steezy. You gotta think he took that back suplex off the top rope through that trash can. That has got to be dealing damage.
Let's see if Alex Perez plays a mindful game, guys. Like he's always wrestling with good intent.
Oh my God!
Oh my God!
And I don't know if y'all just saw what I saw, but look at the welt that has formed across the chest of the man with the master plan. Alex Perez has a massive mark across his chest, and that has formed from Steezy. And Steezy continuing to rain down the punches on Perez. And now, Steezy, bionic elbow.
Well, this match is good for Brad. You win this match and Alex wins at red, white, and bruised. You not only have a chance at being the #1 contender because you did knock off Alex, you get a chance to do some damage to him.
And I think even beyond that, I think this match is a win-win for Brad Barnett. Because worst case scenario, he loses to Perez here. He's taken a lot out of the man with the master plan. And Perez goes in less damage, more damage, I should say, against Azrael. But now look at this. Steezy.
I don't know if Alex is going to make it to red, white, and bruised, ladies and gentlemen.
Steezy,
what are you doing?
Perez got out of it. Barnett was looking to put him through with the guitar riff. And now look at Barnett rain down on Perez. Perez got out of that one, but he might not be able to get out and get away from Steezy here tonight. Up on the shoulders of Steezy, Brad Barnett looking at the table here. Lifts up Perez.
I don't think he's getting away from this one.
Off through the table.
And look at Brad Barnett. And yeah, I think we know what's coming here, and
Lord.
It's the perfect spot.
Look at Steezy, right down, guitar riff. Into the cover. One, two. No, the kick out from Perez. Wait, Steezy's not wasting any time. Steezy off the top. No, went for the second one. Went for the second guitar riff. Perez now, big shot, and then a shot again. Perez stacked him. Brainbuster ball game. Exactly how Perez beat Barnett. No! Steezy with the kick out.
Just when you thought Perez had a master plan like he usually does, Brad Barnett puts it, engulfs it in flames.
Now look at this. Look at this. Cut! Jam! Good gods. Now got him stacked up again, looking for the brain buster.
Oh my
Wait,
God.
Steezy! Steezy reverses the pressure. Shot to the back. Shot to the back by Steezy. Another shot rains down. Wait, what the hell? What the hell? Look at this. Elevated. German on the tail.
My God!
Oh my God.
Just and this is a perfect spot. He's on the table piece. He's on the
Perez!
chair. Guitar riff.
And cover one. There's two. And there's three. A massive, major upset, I would say, to a man that is the #1 contender, the UKW Pride Heavyweight Championship. Steezy has pinned him. So you gotta think Steezy is gonna be eyeing up that match very, very closely, as he might want a future title shot for that Pride Heavyweight title. A tremendous co-main event with Steezy, Brad Barnett, and Alex Perez, but a man that has been dealing with so much over the past couple of weeks from Jamie Shepard. Guys, Ace Stone, the VALOR Heavyweight Champion, has to be under duress from everything that has been occurring from Jamie Shepard. Now he goes in to a match that is meant to get him well in-ring shape for Jamie Shepard, come red, white, and bruised, in Noah Yamamoto. Noah Yamamoto is no laughing matter. And guys, with as much as Shepard has been on the mind of Stone, you gotta think, what happens here tonight if Stone can't focus on Yamamoto and Yamamoto pins the VALOR Heavyweight Champion? I think Stone loses every bit of momentum he's built over the last couple of months with the Nightfall Era, and I think the Nightfall Era is in jeopardy when it comes to facing Jamie Shepard in DC at Red, White, and Bruised.
There's no doubt of what you just said, Cass. I just want to start first and foremost and say the Nightfall Era has been one of the best things to happen to UKW. I got to give it to Ace Stone. This era of the Nightfall Era by Ace Stone has been absolutely phenomenal, and I've enjoyed every minute of it. But like you just said, what do you do when you have a guy like Jamie Shepard coming for that title? What do you do when it's a guy, a demon, you would say, a man with nobody to beat, a man that just wants to take your soul in a way? How do you beat a guy like that? And to now have to face Noah Yamamoto, who is also a great competitor, going into that match not too far away, it's going to be hard for the big boy Ace Stone.
I agree with both of you guys, and Cass said it, best. He's under duress with this whole Jamie Shepard situation. Excuse me, a little bit of a tongue twister, but that I don't know who on earth wouldn't be under duress if Jamie Shepard was, in your face. Hell, every time he walks down the stage, I get a little shiver down my spine and a couple of goosebumps. So I can only imagine, what Ace Stone's going through right now, and especially having to defend, your world championship against a guy like that. But I mean, first he's got to go through Noah Yamamoto, and like y'all both mentioned, he's no slouch, he's no pushover. This guy is the real deal. He's been for a while. This is gonna be a good main event.
But the real problem I have is, Shepard has used everything that Ace Stone would normally use against him. Ace Stone is normally the mind games. He usually uses that to benefit him in matches and to benefit him in rivalries. But Shepard has twisted it on Stone, and you gotta think that has gotten into the mind of the VALOR Heavyweight Champion. Now you see him going up here against Noah. This is a match that many would consider a must-see contest, and Stone is trying to use his power here against Yamamoto, but Yamamoto, look at him spinning back inside And you got to think Yamamoto is a guy that Stone is definitely going to want to watch out for here, as Yamamoto definitely wants to be on that Valor Heavyweight Championship contender list. Oh, now look at the big rain downs from Yamamoto not going to take a second off. Yamamoto back body drop to Stone. Now off the ropes. Look at the throwback.
This is a great warm-up match, but also could be bad for Stone. Like I said, we're not that far out from red, white, and bruised, and any injury that could be inflicted here in this match could be bad for Ace Stone.
You got to think that's what I was saying during the Anything Goes match with Barnett and Perez. Perez even lost that match, got put to a table. Like, all of that can't leave Perez 100% for a show very, very soon in red, white, and bruised.
And Jamie Shepard's last match was a dominating match against Big K Caleb Allen, who is a former Valor champion. And he dominated that match, ladies and gentlemen. That doesn't just show you how scary Jamie Shepard is, I don't know what to tell you.
And
like, yeah, the levels to this fight are different. This is unlike anything we've ever seen before.
And I really do think that the mind game Shepard has played is getting to Stone. Look at this. Look at Stone right now. Yamamoto has been in control of the entire match. If you were an outsider looking in, you wouldn't be able to tell that Stone is the world champion. Yamamoto is bringing it right now to Stone. Yamamoto is on the top of his game since coming back to UKW, and it seems like Stone has really floundered since the targeting from Jamie Shepard.
Definitely, you were right about Yamamoto. Has definitely been on his game solid against Pistolero. When he came back, he made his debut back from Yamamoto, and he definitely is, but how is Ace Stone going to respond to that? I think he's starting to respond now.
You see Stone now in the corner. Look at Stone, those Muay Thai knee strikes, delivering, trying to gas out Yamamoto. Now they flips him in. Look at that. And the athleticism of a champion.
And Stone, I'm trying to make quick work. I really am. I'm not trying to prolong this
and
match.
I think that might be what he's looking for here, Dakota. He might be going for that broken wheel knee strike, the move that won in the title by Yamamoto with the sweep of the leg. The chop to the throat by Yamamoto. And this is perfect by Yamamoto not to let Stone hit that broken wheel, because that might have been the end of the match right there. Now Yamamoto off the ropes. Yama, big power slam as he gets back in control of Ace Stone. Big shot. Yamamoto's looking to lift him up. Maybe going for a brainbuster or a suplex. No, countered out. Takes out the leg. Does Stone. Stone now looking for that German. Nails the German. Oh, but Yamamoto's up. What a Caribbean kick. The Caribbean kick from Yamamoto. Out of nowhere, ate the German suplex from Stone. Countered with that beautiful Caribbean kick. And back on the work of the ribs and midsection of Stone into the cover. Counts one, counts two, but a kick out by Stone. Look at Yamamoto, not wasting a second. Delivers a hell of a boot to the face of Stone. It's a bad position here. Big lariat, another lariat. Let out a spear from Stone. What the hell? Out of nowhere. Counts one, counts two, but a kick out from Yamamoto. What a spear from Ace Stone. And here we go. A brawl commencing between Yamamoto and Ace Stone. These two are destined both to be high caliber competitors here on Valor. And you got to think Stone wants to go win all the momentum into red, white, and bruise against Shepard. Yamamoto wants to be seen as a world championship level competitor. But now look at Stone with the Kawada kicks. Got him up on the shoulders. Delivers one hell of a TKO. Total knockout. A move maybe he had learned from a man he's faced before for that Valor Heavyweight title, Rogue Abbott. A massive total knockout.
back and forth again.
Big shots.
Good punch.
And I think this is showcasing the will and strength of Noah Yamamoto, a guy that wants to be seen in that position for that world title.
He has all the variables. Noah Yamamoto is a great in-ring wrestler. He's great overall. And if he wins this, I can see a big opportunity in the future for Noah Yamamoto to impact
Oh,
the
here we
Nightcrawler.
go. No. Oh, he was going to go for that Twisted Intentions. Look, he's got him up. He's got him up for that death clock. Death clock to the champion. Here's the cover.
This might be what he needs.
Death clock to the champion. Count 2. Oh, Stone saved it. Stone saved it. Oh.
He was so close. Yamamoto almost
I
picked
think
it up.
I've noticed as much as long as Ace Stone's kind of gained his confidence, you know, bit by bit.
Guys, I think this might be over here. He's got to no, he was going to go for the death clock. He was going to go for a second death clock. Stone with the counter. Raining down punches. Stone now looks, went for the German. Counter now. Yamamoto, look at this massive atomic drop. Now he's going to capitalize, turn it into a beautiful T-bone.
Look at Yamamoto. He's pumped up. He's going to the top.
Not
Not
every day do you get a shot against the world champion. This might be his only shot. Oh my God!
He just knocked his teeth out.
And it might be all over here. He's gonna now
won the
broken will. Here's the
just like
cover.
that.
Ace Stone maintains momentum against him. No! What? Look at Stone. Stone is pissed. Yamamoto just kicked out of the broken will.
How did not Noah Yamamoto stay in this?
And look, Stone is pissed, just leveled. Noah with one hell of a shot, one hell of a lariat.
I gotta think Ace
Oh
Stone wanted to get out of
God.
this match fast, and Yamamoto is not letting it go.
You gotta think not every
you
day you
doing,
get a
Ace?
shot against the world champion, but Stone is pissed now.
He's mad. He does not want this match to go.
I can't believe Noah kicked out of that. I'm gonna be honest, guys. That broken will has been devastating. You know, what could this be? Stone. Stone now, look at this. What a DDT! Good God. Just drop Noah on his damn neck. Now he's got him up. Look at this. Look at that. Oh my God. Stone just stalking. And now look at this. Look at this. Twisted Intentions. Noah Yamamoto with very little offense since the broken will kick out. And now Twisted Intentions into a second broken will. Goodbye, Noah Yamamoto. Counts 2. That's it. Ace Stone flipped a switch after the kick out of the broken will. I think Ace Stone, he needed that. He needed that match against Noah. I think we have what is going to be an absolute barn burner for the VALOR Heavyweight Championship come red, white, and bruised. But ladies and gentlemen, this is the final showing for VALOR. We will see you in DC.